Noodles. I mean, who doesn't love noodles? Noodles are definitely delicious, versatile food that we can pretty much have on the go or we can make it part of a very nutritious meal. However, we know that not all noodles are very great, unfortunately. Many of them tend to be very high in carbohydrates, high in calories, which can cause problems with our blood sugar levels and weight gain. However, there is one type of noodle that is actually called a miracle noodle because this noodle tends to be extremely healthy for all of us. The noodle I'm going to talk about today is called Shirataki noodle because they are a type of translucent gelatinous noodle made from konjac jam. Shirataki noodles are very popular in the Asian cuisine, particularly in Japan. However, because these noodles have so many health benefits, we are now starting to use them all over the world, including here in the United States. At least a lot of my patients and myself are using Shirataki noodles. Before we get started on all the health benefits of Shirataki noodles, please consider subscribing to my channel and share this video to help my channel grow. My name is Diana Bitucci. I will be your host today, and my passion is to treat and manage diabetes and help everyone worldwide beat diabetes. Please be mindful that if you are going to incorporate Shirataki noodles for the very first time, start with a small portion first. See how you feel and how they work for you, and then you can gradually start to incorporate them in your diet more often in larger portions. So the number one reason why Shirataki noodle is a miracle noodle is because they are very low in carbohydrates and extremely low in calories. It doesn't get better than that, and they are delicious. Shirataki noodles are mostly composed of water and a fiber called glucomannan, which is a soluble fiber. Soluble fiber is very beneficial for us because they help us regulate blood glucose levels, weight management, and also cholesterol levels as well. But I'll get into that at another time. Number two is, of course, as I mentioned, they're very high in fiber. The glucomannan fiber in Shirataki noodles can provide a feeling of fullness and may help with weight management. Also has many digestive health benefits and, of course, has been linked to reducing cancer. The best of both worlds. Number three, glucomannan, the important fiber that I mentioned earlier. It's a type of soluble fiber that truly makes Shirataki noodles a miracle noodle. As I mentioned, this really helps with weight management, digestive, making someone feel full, and of course, also linked to reducing certain types of cancers. Number four, for all of you gluten-free or vegetarians, well, believe it or not, Shirataki noodles are gluten-free and also vegan. Shirataki noodles are naturally gluten-free and suitable for vegans and vegetarians alike. Therefore, anyone can really have Shirataki noodles because there's not too many limitations as far as how they are made. Number five, they're low on the glycemic index. So because they're so low in carbohydrates and calories, they also rank very low on the glycemic index, which is a ranking that we use to rank certain foods that contain carbohydrates and how likely they are to spike our blood sugar levels. The lower they are on the glycemic index, the better it is. Therefore, Shirataki noodles definitely make the cut because they contain such low carbohydrates. They rank very low. Therefore, they will have minimal impact on your blood sugar levels. So that's right, you can actually enjoy a noodle and not see a significant spike in your blood sugar levels. I'll take that. Number six, they're neutral in flavor and texture. So Shirataki noodles don't have a strong flavor on their own, making them versatile in various recipes. They tend to absorb the sauces that we use to make them in. Therefore, whatever flavor you decide to make them, you're really going to taste that sauce flavor because they alone do not have such a strong flavor. And number seven is, as I mentioned before, they're actually very popular in the keto and low carb world. So Shirataki noodles always make the cut in the ketogenic diets because of their low carbohydrate component. Here are some tips if you are planning to use Shirataki noodles. Make sure you rinse before you use because Shirataki noodles can have a distinctive smell when the package is first opened. Therefore, you want to rinse them with cool water and you briefly want to boil them, and it gets rid of that smell really beautifully. And they also have a different texture than your traditional wheat-based noodles. They can be a bit chewier. Therefore, it is recommended to cook them in a dry pan for a few minutes to remove the excessive moisture. Please let me know if you have tried Shirataki noodles and other noodles that you think are a good option for people who are struggling with blood sugar levels or who want to stay as healthy as possible. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks for tuning in.